Where are all the listings? We want homes for sale. We're going to talk about how we got where we are coming up. What's going on? I'm Justin Floyd, your guide to Nashville real estate and a generally good time. This channel, it's all about real estate and life in Nashville. So if you're thinking about moving here or you already do, I would love it if you would subscribe. So we're going to dive into where are all the listings, why are we here, and what is ahead? All good questions. So let's tackle why we are here. The inventory issue, there's just not enough listings. It's a national issue. They say that 25 to 30 million Americans have a mortgage interest rate around 3%. That is so low. And you're going to have to pry those 3% interest rates from a lot of sellers' cold, dead hands because they don't want to sell. Totally understand that. And it's the interest rates have risen and a lot of buyers can't buy what they were wanting to purchase because of the heightened interest rates. So if they're not buying, they're not selling. Let's look at where we are historically. This is from the Greater Nashville Realtors Association. Inventory of homes for sale month by month. Look to the far left. This is 08, 09, 2010. We know that things were just putrid back then, but the number of listings has dwindled. 2020, it actually picked up in Nashville, but we look how low we are now. So it's not just seasonal. It's historically low. Speaking of seasonal, let's scroll up to some new listings. We're going to page 4. Right here, historical new listings month by month. We're right here, far right. These are actually December numbers, but it shows that the number of listings very much seasonal. It's going to get better. It dips, it craters every December. So we're going to climb. By this spring, it's going to look a little something like these peaks. We're going to have a lot more listings on the market. So that is really good to hear because this low number is just about as low as it gets. Another issue is under construction. Another national issue. Why is that? Well, we have more renters, more short-term rentals, construction costs like land acquisition and materials and labor makes everything more expensive. There's a website that I think it's great to check out. It's called Up for Growth. Let's pull that up. So Up for Growth, it keeps an eye on new construction. And let's just look at the map. This is from 2019, so it's just as bad now, but the solid numbers we have are from 2019. Tennessee right here, 22,000 short of what we needed in 2019 was built. So, and you know, some places like California, woefully low. Metro Nashville actually just had a meeting about this. It was almost called How Not to Be California in the housing crisis out there, to build more densely in urban areas, allow taller buildings where it makes sense, allow people to build dadoos, you know, the apartment above the garage in certain parts of town where it makes sense. So density is good, and new construction, when you need more housing and you want housing prices to drop, also makes sense. Okay, so some predictions. 1, housing inventory is going to go up. When we looked at the numbers from the Greater Nashville Realtors, every spring up into the summer, the housing inventory goes up. So that's kids get out of school, it gets warm and nice, people are on the move. It's going to happen. It happens every year. So that's going to be nice. March numbers going to look better than February and hopefully way better than January and December. The market overall, even though I like to not say nice things about Zillow, we're going to use their numbers here. Zillow has published a list of the 10 most promising housing markets of 2023, and Nashville, Tennessee is at number 5. Let's take a look. Here we are, the top 10 housing markets predicted by Zillow for 2023. Nashville comes in at number 5. Some hot cities like Austin, Texas, not on the list. Austin, Texas home prices have cratered. Meanwhile, Nashville home prices have continued to rise. And it's predicted by Zillow that Nashville is going to have the number 11 housing market in terms of housing price increase. So while we don't want it to be 20% a year like it was in 2020, we can't have that. It's not sustainable. It should be somewhere around 5%, 5 to 7%, which is, it's a lot of growth, but it's way better than 20%. So healthy increases in terms of house price appreciation for 2023 predicted, and Nashville should be an overall healthy market. I think the unofficial consensus among realtors the past 3 weeks to month, maybe since the start of the year, is that buyers are thawing out. They're coming out of the woodwork. And there was a day last week I showed 3 different houses to 3 different buyers, which is, it's a sign of activity that we didn't have the past couple months, past few months, longer than that. Interest rates aren't in the 7s anymore. People have accepted that interest rates are not going to be 3 again, and they need to move. And Nashville's a healthy market. So if you're a buyer, I think now is a time you can get a house for less than asking price. You can get a house with less competition, although nationally, the numbers for multiple offers on a listing, it's showing signs of life. And now there are some listings getting multiple offers, but nothing like the last couple of years. We're going to see more inventory, and it's going to be fun to watch. It's fun to watch right now. That's how we got to where we are inventory-wise. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe, and if you have a question, drop it right below. I'll do my best to answer. And as always, thank you so much for watching. I'll talk to you soon.